The entire NHL, you gotta be on notice. This Habs team, like in seasons past, is not playing around. We're trying to defend a Stanley Cup, and we're doing a very good job of just that right now. With a .951 save percentage in goal, Carey Price, Robin Lehner. You can't really fault Robin Lehner for the way the series has gone so far for the Ottawa Senators. They played 2 tough games on the road. They didn't come away victorious in either game, but they played a much better game too, so I got to give it up for that. And it's a question of, will the AI adjust? And if they do, how will the AI adjust? But I'm going to continue. I'm playing out my same game style, because why would I change my game plan when the way that this team is going right now, with the way we're rolling, it's working to perfection. I don't need to change anything. And there's Duchesne creating a nice turnover at center. We're going to try to drag. I didn't mean to shoot the puck, and as it got blocked away from us there. CC under pressure up to Corey Conacher, who, if I recall correctly in Game 2, it seemed like every time a Senators player had a puck touch, that was dangerous from Hedman, and a pretty blatant giveaway in neutralized to Weirkoch, but it's sent back in by Ottawa. We're going to chase it down, reverse behind the net. I see it. There it is, Ming. Look out. Su Kai Ming punches it to the outside, trying to avoid the body contact, and that led to a very unfortunate turnover. Kamayev, but he's poke check free of the puck by Weirkoch. So already a bit of a tighter game. I got something in my eye. Oh, goodness gracious. But already a bit of a tighter game through the neutral zone by the Sens. Are you kidding me? Carey Price. Oh. Which Carey Price am I going to get in the goal crease tonight? Jakob Silfverberg, 3rd goal of the playoffs. Just scoots right down the wall, past Hedman, fires. I believe this goes blocker side. Yeah, I don't know why Price goes stand-up mode on the post, because that was absolutely not the move. And it's a pretty easy goal for Jakob Silfverberg. The Sens take... Have they had a lead in this series? I'm questioning myself. I feel like Ottawa led the game at one point in Game 2, but I could be incorrect. Anyway, they have a lead on home ice here, and it could be potentially their first lead in a game in the series. We're never going to win these 50-50 battles. That race for the puck. Mathot comes away with possession. Bit of a frustrating chase after the puck there for... I already forgot who the player is. Nice play by Polkinen, but we got a penalty. I believe someone ran into the goaltender. It happened at the upper part of the screen. It's number 36, who I was trying to figure out who this is. Oh, it's Dale Weiss. Oh, that was a penalty. I didn't even see that got flagged for a penalty. I had no idea. I thought about that because, I mean, I went in. That was me. I was in control of Dale Weiss at that moment in time. I made that decision to push on the Sens player. I didn't know if it would actually get called or not. That's a clean hit. Yeah, we came from a long way. And remember, Corey Conacher was a victim in that last game. A victim to Victor Hedman. And he's a victim to he's been a victim twice in this game already. Once to PK Subban. There's going to be a lot more of that. You keep skating it toward my blue line, son. Inside out move. And I had to make the second one. Conacher with it, and he's going to play it dangerously away from Spezza. He did not want to get hit again. He can't take another body check in this series. I don't know how this guy is not a walking Band-Aid right now with the hits that have been laid on in this series to Conacher. That one of the more merciless hits we've seen so far on Conacher as well from PK Subban, and he can dish it out. We know that from playoffs past. We have plenty of experience with PK Subban. And the goal scorer, Silfverberg, up to Bouchard. He shrugs that hit off with ease. Now to Murnus. And I'm going to take it. Cut across the middle. Shoot. Blocker side save for Lehner. He has not been a busy man so far in the first 6 minutes that we've played of this first period, this opening period. Pacioretty on the back. My goodness. You can be my hero any day of the week, Max Pacioretty, with a back check like that. Duchesne, Toey, and we don't hang on to the puck, unfortunately. That was a good effort. If there's any player on the Canadiens roster that can try that move, it would be Matt Duchesne. So, get it, Severson. Get the... never mind. I had a breakout play in mind, but it doesn't matter anymore because we took our sweet time receiving that pass. So, windmill again. Outside shot. And we missed it. We can't score like Silfverberg could on the far side. What? Okay. I believe that was Marchand with a really questionable turnover for me. Shot on goal, rebound, net has come free. And the net coming free also bailed us out of a potentially dangerous possession there. And it's McCulloch, the guilty man, of jarring the net free off the moorings. Is it a D-zone? It is not a D-zone face-off, fortunately. Couldn't afford to have a defensive zone face-off after that. The Sens are starting to get their play together as well. That's what's concerning to me. Off the boards, Dale Weiss, who I know who you are now. I don't know why I didn't know that that was Dale Weiss, but when I saw that it was Weiss, when he went to the box earlier, I went, oh, now that makes sense. I don't know how I didn't figure that out. But for Dumoulin, get the puck. Yeah, we are a defensive mess to begin this game. There you go. That's it, and out of the zone. We got to just dump this puck in. Red line and dump it in. Boom. Polkinen can stay out here because I still feel that we need one forechecker in this shift at least. And there's Ming. I swear it looks like Crosby now. He looks huge. Look how big Ming is. Big save on Kamaya up on the one-timer. I'm going to go down low for Ming. And then in front, Kamaya puts another one on. Polkinen still can't get that first goal of the playoffs, man. Been robbed multiple times. Going back to the first round, I think. Reeves, oh my God, we chased Reeves. If Reeves scores, my God, if Reeves scores, just retire. Call it a career already. Ming. I'm looking for help. I need help. Get out of the way, Hedman. Now drop it back to Hedman. Across. Subban. Now back to Hedman. Shot. There you go. Beauty deflection. Just how you want to set it up. The patience on that. Because I don't know. I dropped it off with Sukai Ming. It'll be Brad Marchand with the deflection goal, his second of the postseason. I dropped it off. I could have been really aggressive and just taken a shot with Sukai Ming, but I drop it off to Hedman, and I let the defensemen work it out between themselves. We get a beautiful slap shot low to the ice, textbook play, and the deflection into the upper corner. Brad Marchand on the scoreboard. Canadiens on the scoreboard. Level game at 1, just the way we need it, baby. And we're really offside? Okay, well, never. Okay, I didn't think that was offside. It was a delayed offside. I should clarify that they're good play there by Severson. Now the Senators have a delayed offside on them. I thought we dumped it in clean, and we had, I guess someone was just a little bit in early over the blue line. How did we miss LeBlanc with that pass? Is that going to become an icing? We're going to actually, oh my goodness, Cowan. No mercy from that, on that hit from Cowan. LeBlanc on the receiving end. Now, this is a 1-on-3. So that, yeah. Are you... I've seen two defensemen just refuse to pick the puck up tonight. That time it was Damon Severson, and previously in this period it was Brian Dumoulin. And I need to adjust the mic positioning, so this is very dangerous. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Oh, God, the game's going to be back. Okay, I got the mic fixed. It needed to be a little bit higher than it was. I was leaning forward, speaking into it. Hedman chop at it. That one worked out beautifully. Splendid puck chop. Now can I drag across the middle? Cannot. I gotta. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. They're on us tight there. They defended really aggressive. What the hell, Carlson? He just did an up and over deke by the boards. I mean, I expect that out of Carlson. He has the kind of skills to pull that play off and make it look like it makes sense as well. Oh, Polkinen. Oh, Polkinen. We're just doing a little too much right there in our own zone as well. It's a D zone. We're deking on the D zone breakout. Here you go, Weiss. Oh, the stick lift. Great stick lift. Credit where it's due. That was a good play by the AI, but man, they're just shrugging off the body contact. Take the whistle. I haven't liked the way we've been playing for the last couple of possessions. Wow. What do I want to do here? Second line, second pair. I'm going to try that. And they got a deflection of their own. How did Price react to that? Big say it's not necessarily about reaction, it's positioning. And Carey Price had the right position on that save. Where do we want to go with it? I like that we can... How are we missing these passes? I was about to say I like that we can really stretch the ice, but then we missed the pass entirely. So we have an icing on the pass from Tamernis, intended for Marchand. Good clean win by Ming again. So he won 2 faceoffs in a row in the D zone. There's my support in the middle. And again, we'll just dump this in. I don't like that we don't have numbers, so I'd rather just dump the puck in even if we don't retrieve it back on the forecheck. But hey, the forecheck looks pretty good here. Kamayev just knocks it. Flubbed right back into Lehner, who's going to cover the puck in the goal crease. Yeah, sure. Go for first line, first pair now, which means Matt Duchene, who we just saw there. A close-up of Duchene. He'll take the face-off now. Opposed by... Is it Spezza that took it for Ottawa? Shoot the pucks! Oh, I told Subban to shoot the puck. Let's see. D to Subban. Subban! Oh, my goodness, man. I'm telling you, we're making little mistakes. This is going to lead to a goal. Poke check, penalty. Subban? AI-controlled Subban? Yep, AI-controlled penalty here. I didn't have anything to do with this. I think it's holding. I disagree that that's holding, and it's Conacher always involved in some kind of play, in some form or fashion, and he draws a penalty. I just don't think that's a hold. He had the puck initially. So just a not fair call to me, and Conacher's involved in that play off the faceoff as well. I want to send it down the rink. I do always try to shoot it down the rink on the goaltender as well, because, I mean, it would be hilarious if it did sneak in. What are the defensemen doing? What kind of was that just like some kind of IQ play that I have no idea about? I just can't comprehend what the hell they were trying to do. It was too good for my own brain. What are they? What are the Sens doing here? Duchene, you're gonna have to pull up. Oh, that was really clean. Back down low. We got numbers on this side. Never mind. Do we pinch? Well, I kind of semi-have pinched with Hedman there. We got to get back on defense now. Good play. Take the whistle. Absolutely take the whistle. I don't like what we've been doing defensively in this game. I think Ottawa has stepped up their game as well. I got to give them some credit. They're playing a much better effort. Oh, that was just a lazy clear as well. Price is going to be a busy guy right now. He has been so far. Are you kidding me again? Oh, my God. Too many button presses. Help me out. Damon Severson. No way. No way. No way. Get off of me. Get off of me. Shot. And it'll be a save. You know what? You want some? You want some? You want some of LeBlanc? I still got my shot on goal, and I'll do that as well after the whistle. What is LeBlanc doing? That was the weirdest. That was the weirdest after the whistle play I've ever seen. LeBlanc didn't want any piece of a fight, but he started it. And he's still in the play, so neither guy goes to the box. I don't understand. Isn't that instigating on the Sens player? He retaliated. He dropped the gloves. LeBlanc didn't drop the gloves. He skated away from it. Board play. Give me my board play. There it is. Oh, my God. Yeah, you shouldn't be skating it in front of the net. You learned that from the last game, right? Oh, my God. Their moves off the zone entry are good. Why are we so hell-bent on taking penalties tonight? This is another AI penalty. Charging. Max Pacioretty. We've been in the box 3 separate occasions. This will be the 3rd occasion. And you just can't do that. That's recklessness. That is just plain recklessness. I don't understand the decision to do that. I mean, if you were not a pivotal player on this team, I would think about benching a player for that penalty. And I'd even if I was a coach, I'd even think about benching Pacioretty for making that play and taking that penalty. That's just not leadership material. I got you beat. Oh, LeBlanc. If you weren't such a good player, I'd be chewing you out and stapling your ass to the bench as well. Conacher had that. Conacher would have that chance. Is he he's just, I told you, it's not necessarily that he's good, it's just that he is involved in every play, including that one. You can eat absolute crap on that hit. Oh, he's gone. He's in the dust. Conacher on the back check as well, because of course he would. And there's the save. Back door, but it gets to Ming. No way. Ming against Carlson, but he can't win the battle with the stick lift. They just shoot. Look at these weird angle shots that they take. I mean, they just shoot it from any angle, anywhere. Yep, that's the right play. Just dump it right in. Right play. Before we flub that up as well. We had a turnover on that, didn't we? We have a turnover here. Tamernis. Ew, we got one guy back. This is a problem. This is an issue. We got one guy back. Weird angle shot. Kind of is. I swear. Oh, my God. LeBlanc, you're not helping. Holy crap. We are not ready to play this game. I mean, I'm going to give it up. The carry price is the reason. This isn't like a 3-4 to 1 game right now. I mean, it could easily be out of hand. That was a break for the whole period, and it was a break especially at the end of the period. And it's incredible because the one goal that went in past Price, you saw it on the replay there, it was a softie. It was a complete softie. This is the Marchand deflection that has leveled things at 1. That's not acceptable. 18 first period shots for the Sens. 18 of them. Some teams don't generate that much through an entire game. And they had that. Now, they did have the power play opportunities, and they still are within a power play opportunity. I'm going to make some changes to the PK specifically. I think we need to go like diamond PK, or we need to play a conservative style. That was a risky move by Duchesne, and so was that. And it'll all work out at the end of the day, kind of. I mean, we got through the penalty kill. I was hoping we would have a rush. Oh, the AI are dropping it off the rush now. That's my tactic. That's my technique. You can't do that. And then Conacher's around Price. I'm going to play the puck anyway. Breakout. Conacher's all over it defensively. Drop pass. Hits LeBlanc inside the line. Nice move. That's a penalty. And absolutely, Carlson. I think it's Carlson. It's going to, yes, drawn by LeBlanc. He made it. I dropped it off to him. He was coming off the bench on a change. And then he made this nice move as well, which got Carlson frustrated. He was a bundle of frustration on that play, and he takes a slashing penalty. And this is the first time we've been on the power play in this game. Correct? I don't think we have technically had... Oh, come on. That's frustrating. I wanted to put the puck in the corner. Oh, you got it. Oh, my God. Oh. Hedman gets stuck on the net. See, I'm frustrated with elements of this game, and we're not even losing right now. Ming is slow. My God, why is Sukai Ming so slow? Down low, no way. Wow, well, did Ming block it? That's going to be cleared by Weirkoch. No effort made to keep the puck in the zone. What do I have? There's my breakout, Marchand. Yeah, we're just going to skate it. I'm going to windmill and then cut back. Ming is available. Well, Hedman's available too, and we hit it high off the chest of Robin Lehner. It's a pretty easy clear for the Sens. Home run pass. We hit Marchand in stride, in style. Almost toed him out. LeBlanc, okay. LeBlanc, my God, LeBlanc. What the hell is LeBlanc doing? All right. Why would you fire the pass over there? I wanted to go back to the point. Oh, my God. Holy crap. What the frick? Why can't... Okay. Why can't I do anything that I want to do with my power play? My God. Well, that was a perfect pass to Duchesne. Cross him up. Tried to cross him up a second time. Go in there, LeBlanc. I think LeBlanc's a little bit tired. I think he's out of juice. He was so slow. No way we're offside. Oh, come on. Oh, feels like I can't get anything to go in my favor right now. We got this loud-ass song in the game now. Yeah, all of that was supposed to be set up, by the way. That shot by Hedman, it was supposed to be set up for Sukai Ming. It went to Hedman instead, and then Hedman just shoots it right into the crest of the goaltender. Easy save for Land. What the heck? Puck physics? Yeah, I'll take it. In front. I'll take that as well. Lars Eller, I believe this goes 5-hole. It definitely hit the pad somewhere because it made a loud booming sound. When we dumped it in, we got the retrieval. Jalmerson, Eller is trailing the play somehow. He's just coming in from behind everybody else. The defense never picked him up. And you see, yep, 5-hole. I mean, right off the crotch and everything. Crotch goal. The assist from Robin Lehner's crotch. That sounds weird. That doesn't sound right. It's a sentence that doesn't need to be spoken. I'll tell you a sentence that does need to be spoken. Canadiens 3-0 series lead. Oh, we might have one here. Dale Weiss shot. Yeah, Lehner. Who batted that out of the way? See, we're never faster to these loose pucks than the AI are. We never will be. That's a losing battle, and I've accepted it. Polkinen. One move. All right. And here you go. Oh, neat drop pass. And then boom. Oh, what great passing. That was tic-tac-toe crispiness. Oh, yeah. Serving up extra fried. I just wish we scored on the play. We should have had a goal out of all that. Replay? Absolutely give me the replay. Drop pass, but then back across there was a lot of passing involved to make that play for Polkinen. It's all about the setup and not so much the actual shot. I got Damon Severson. I want to win it to him in a quick shot. Yes. Everyone get out of the way. Oh, is Severson open? Not really. I put it right up there in the feet of Bouchard. But we got guys that can put pressure on and keep the puck in the zone. There you go, LeBlanc. And turn it back around. Nice move by LeBlanc. That was such a bad saucer pass, and we get away with it anyway. Severson, walk the middle, shot, and it's going to hit a skate. Tamurnis is pinching. We're going to feed it in front. Well, it was supposed to go in front. You just have to believe me. It's 2-on-1. We got to defend this cleverly. We did not, and swept off the goal line there. Severson, right place at the right time. On a couple of opportunities in this game. I don't know where the puck went, and neither does Mathon either. Apparently, this game is wild. This has been the most random gameplay I've seen in my life. What are you doing? Maybe they do know what they're doing. They threw it all the way. They almost threw the puck away. I'm going to throw the puck away here. That was a bad play. There was just nowhere to go. I should have banked it off the glass and just chipped it out of the zone. I'll take the whistle here. I'll take the whistle. Slow the game down. Yeah, I've had a few moments in this game where I'm not going to lie. I have certainly panicked with the puck on my stick. I've had my players have panicked with it. That was the shot. That was off the face-off. Cece, right in the lane. He kind of took away Lehner's vision on that, and he still made the save. Chase that down. Chase it down. At least put pressure on, even if we don't get it back. I got you shadowed. I mean, I got him shadowed right up the rink. Where's there to go with it? Ming on the intercept, but we send it back into our own zone. I got to play for this, though. Right off the face of Dumoulin. Well, if you get an assist, it's worth it. Oh, come on, Ming. You let Dumoulin down. He's not going to get his assist now. The face assist. Nice block on Reeves. Dumped in. Do it. Can I get a fight going? Oh God, we are going to get a fight going. Reeves versus Dumoulin. I wouldn't want to fight Revo here, Dumoulin. This is not a good decision. Is this the first fight we've had with Reeves in this series? I don't remember. Have we had a fight with Reeves in this series? I feel like we have. I feel like we threw down with Reeves, but if we did, I don't know who threw down with Reeves. And I don't want it. I don't want the smoke here. I really don't. But we're going to get it anyway. Nice. This is going better than expected. I can't dodge a punch to save my life here. Or Dumoulin's life in this case. Yeah, Dumoulin is just going to get KO'd. He was in that fight for a lot longer than he probably should have been. Credit where it's due. It looks like a yard sale all over the ice. Come get your helmet, sticks, gloves. And Brian Dumoulin's blood is involved in that as well. The blood costs extra, though. We're gonna charge extra for the blood. I didn't want any piece of a fight with Reeves. I didn't even know he was on the ice, to be honest. Oh, I didn't want it. Oh, wow. I mean, I'm telling you, random crap is going on in this game. That's a bad giveaway. PK, we got to be smarter than this. Yeah, he knew he was not going to get a breakaway, so he took the guaranteed shot. Down the rink. Nope, Spezza keeps... I don't like the way we're playing. This is the sloppiest I've seen the Canadiens look in a long time, and we still got the lead. There it is. And it's out. Oh, yes. Shot. That is the stupidest goal, but I'll take it. Wait, what happened? Did the stick break? I don't even know what happened to Dale Weiss. Shot. The stick didn't break for Weiss, but it's like he shot it like 10 miles an hour. And it goes right to Duchesne. Lehner is already in the butterfly, and he has no reaction to this play. Like, that is just a gift-wrapped goal for Matt Duchesne. I mean, that's basically an empty net goal. I was going to say the only thing easier than that is an empty net goal, but that was basically an empty net goal for Duchesne. Oh, I move it. Move the puck, LeBlanc. I got you. Patrick, shoot. Okay, I hate when I push up on the stick and they don't shoot. And that was almost deflected in. Two-man pressure on Cece. Yeah, you can't deal with the double team, can you? Yeah, the double team. Pacioretty, your ass did a wonderful job, but we didn't get the puck back. Wonderful play on Silverberg, and we'll stop behind the net. I got a guy just streaking down the wing. Can I find him? Oh, it hit him. Oh, come on. I should have got the puck back there. They're making some moves off the zone entry. I kind of like it. It's about time we saw an AI play with some creativity. That's all the way down the rink. There you go, Marchand. You're going to have to make a move. Spin. 360 on the assist. No, it spins out the other side past the goal line. Well, now the Canadiens are playing, interestingly enough, to me. It's a way to step up our hey, we can play creatively, too. We got that flip play through the... No way. Oh, well done off the flip. I mean, you see real teams in the NHL do that a lot today where they flip it up out of the zone. I am hitting it to great succession? I don't know what word I was looking for. I need to break out the dictionary tonight, man. Dump in and go get it down, chase it down. We got to dump it in. We got to... Oh, my goodness. Is this offside? This is... No, what? I don't know how that works. Technically, that's not a turnover. So the other team, they can turn it over in their D zone to you while you have a player inside the blue line and it's not offside. So I think because we tried to dump it in, it hit their player. It was an off. That's why it's offside. It was never. They never officially had possession. I guess that's what I was semi-confused about, but they never actually had possession there. But this is unrelated, but man, I could really go for a... come on, Montana, I could go for a taco right now. I really could. It'd be so delicious. That was a punishing hit by the board. I mean, it looked like he got his head jammed into the boards there. Chris Draper style. Not that bad. I don't know that you will find many hits in the NHL in league history that are honestly as bad as the hit on Draper. I mean, it's got to be one of the... I don't know why I'm talking about this, but that's like got to be one of the most egregious plays I've seen in league history. I mean, there's a great documentary. There's a great 30 for 30 documentary on the Avalanche Red Wings rivalry from the 90s, and it talks about that play. And the injuries that Chris Draper suffered on that play were insane. I'm like, how did he got up? By the way, he got up consciously, and I don't know that I don't know that he skated off by himself. I think he had help with the trainers, but he got up and he got to the room like conscious, and then I think he passed out inside the dressing room, which is just insane. Like I would have been out of it. I would have been completely passed out from that hit. I don't know that I would have been able to take that hit. I mean, straight had his face ran right into the dasher. That's a bad play. Move. Yeah, we're having a tough time getting the puck out of our zone right now. So punch it wide. If that's your puck, Patch Ready. It's your puck now. Drop. Hedman. Shoot the puck. It's that same thing where I push up on the stick, but he doesn't shoot it. I think it's because he's being harassed by a defending player. We got a few seconds ticking away here on this period. We got to get out of this clean. Get out clean. Goal. That's not as clean as I'd like, but I think we're gonna maintain the 2-goal lead. God, it was close. I gotta appreciate the pushback from the Sens. I mean, we're kind of creating our own mistakes and our own problems by making mistakes. But that was a good push by Ottawa, and hopefully they have a good push in the third period because I mean, at this rate, it looks like we're gonna head into Game 4 with a 3-0 series lead. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. That was a much better period. We held them to less than 10 shots for the entire second period of play, which evens out the 18 shots that we gave up in the first period. I think we gave up 9 total shots to the Sens. I mean, we did a good job of staying out of the box, so there was also that. We had that going for us. And it helps if you don't take penalties. I got helped out by my AI teammates as well, because my AI teammates have been the ones that have taken most of the penalties this evening for the Canadiens. What are we doing, Ottawa? I mean, eventually, I guess they got it in. It worked out, but they were just playing around with it. Knick-knack, paddywhack in the neutral zone. Oh, my God. These freaking rebounds. That was a nice move, but this puck has got to be dumped in. Hammered in, and just chase it down. Get in on the forecheck. Get the puck back. And if nothing else, at least buy time so everyone can make a line change. I think we kept the same group of bodies on the ice. We definitely kept the same defenseman on the ice. Hedman, oh my God, playing around with it here. There we go. We can stretch that up to Patch Ready. That's a move. And Ming, Kamayev, Oh. Okay, and it's going to bounce out. Oh, I had Ming on the back door, and they're going to get to it first. Silverberg, not again. Not from a bad angle again in this game. Severson, that was interesting, and out of the zone. I mean, you can just play to slap the puck out of the zone right now. It would be fine with me. And they're trying the aerial foot. The AI are copying everything I'm doing. I see it. I see what you're up to. What a rim play to Kamayev. And he shoots it, dump it on net. Yeah, I can also dump it in on the goaltender like you can, AI. How about we change game styles and game strategies? See how that works out for the both of us. I got support, but it's not going to last for very long. Good play, because this is going to work out for Polkinen. I don't know why the defenseman pulled up. He shot it off the side of the net. I told you, this has been a game with some weird crap going on in it. It doesn't have to make any sense, and because it doesn't. We're all over the puck. We just can't get it back. That's the most frustrating part. Dumoulin, wrecking ball. Nice hit. Go. Sprint up the middle. I know you're like 38 years old, Jared Stoll, but oh my goodness, that was interesting. You got to skate anyway. I don't care how old your ass is. You got to skate. You're going to be on this team. You got to skate. I mean, he's not on this team by choice. I traded for the guy, but you're going to be on this team. You're going to skate. You want to win a Stanley Cup? This is probably your best shot to do so. Although at this point, I mean, we started, this is the GM mode started with the 2013-14 season. So with Jarrett Stoll, was he on the 2012 Kings team that won the Stanley Cup? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. So I don't know if Stoll would have been a champion before the 13-14 season. Anyway, whatever. I was going to say, basically, Stoll's probably already a champion with the LA Kings, but I don't know that. Can I go between the... No, I can't. I was going to try to go between the two defenders. The point's kind of covered off, so down low. Work a cycle. If they're going to give it to us. Return play for LeBlanc, and my teammate interrupted it. Is that even legal? Is that even a legal hit? That was beautiful. But I do question the legality. That was a clean retrieval from Subban. Hey, flip play to the neutral zone. Oh, it almost went. It almost went. All right, streak down. New breakout play. Streak down the rink, and I will flip it out. How did we get that on net? I mean, I can play that way to break the puck out for the rest of the game. There's 12 minutes left in the third period. I have the lead. I have the advantage. I can play any way that I want to right now. I'm looking to just milk this thing out. That's the play. I didn't know how that was legal. from quite a few feet off the boards. I don't think the Sens fans in the front row there, I don't think they had any reaction to that hit. I would have been freaking out, man. All right, we're going to pull it back and just shoot. Man, the fact that didn't get on net is incredible. At least I have two defensemen back at almost all times, but then when we get beat off the rush like that, does it really matter that you have two defensemen back? That's out of play? No, it's not. It's off the glass. It's perfectly played, actually. Look at this. Whoop. And then go and shoot. No way you get a stick to that. No way. I like my playmaking tonight. I feel like I've been kind of locked in the attacking zone. I made some really nice plays with it. And then, boom, there's your support. And then Monahan drags a foot. Oh, the return for Ming. It was just a little off the mark. We're going to have to fight for this. I just don't think you're going to hit Reeves off the puck. Reeves is probably the biggest, strongest body on the ice surface. I'm not going to lie. Okay. I dropped it between my legs to my defenseman, and I don't think my D partner had any idea what I was trying to do there. CC almost lost that battle. Conacher again, and he got away with that one. Help out Stoll. Now we got to dump this in, and we will. That's a clean dump in. No chance for the goaltender to play it as well and slow it down. You thought you had that, did you? Down low. Keep going down low. Off of that. Bank off of that. What? Oh, that was a beautiful play by Stoll. That was a beautiful hit. I don't know how that's a penalty. I want to know what Stoll did as a penalty. Did you see that? What is the infraction? Tripping Dude, he basically laid out a hip check. I want to see this. Look at this. Watch this. I think McCulloch sold. He knows his team needs a power play. And I think he's sold on that one. If they get a goal, this becomes very interesting very quickly. Rapidly becomes an interesting game. I did not need that penalty, but I didn't think that would be a penalty to begin with. Yeah, I've learned to stop trying to take the body off the rush because we just lose positioning every time. And there you go. Good play. The penalty kill situation has got to be like this for the rest of the game. But yeah, they're good off the entry. Once they gain the zone, from there they just haven't been able to go to work. Oh, LeBlanc, you really missed opportunity there for LeBlanc. Nice slim move there by Duchesne. Now I got to get around 2 defenders, and I nearly made it work with LeBlanc, but that was not a bad try, considering we were making a line change anyway. And Price will take it. Melt it down. Price will take the face-off. He's been way too busy on the penalty kills, but it's kind of understandable. Who annihilated somebody after the whistle? Both teams have been getting into it after the whistle, but we've seen one fight in the game. And I don't know how many fights we've seen in the series. Not a ton. Yeah, Revo having a breakaway, that's a missed opportunity for Reeves, but of all players to get the breakaway, Reeves, no disrespect to Ryan Reeves, I mean, but the guy isn't exactly known for having elite hands or scoring touch. It's just got to be slapped out of the zone. Right now, we got to get the puck out of the zone every opportunity that we get. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness, Lars Eller, I apologize immensely. I'm so sorry. He came out of nowhere. Eller's no worse for wear. He still got it. There we go. Bump deke around. Can we slide to the middle? No, we can't. Who do I got? I got to go to the point. Subban now back down low for Eller. Across for Hedman and just take a quick shot. Muffled save by Lehner. Sens still in this one. Surprisingly enough, they are still in this game. I mean, yes, they trail by 2. It takes one quick goal, and it changes the complexion of the game. But there it is, up to Duchesne. This is a perfect time for an up and over. I'll just do this instead. Oh, well, Duchesne's buying time. In front, Marchand on the backhand, and it pinballs around away from Duchesne. We got to roll this thing back into the corner. I got help. There's my rollout play. I mean, I got the rollout play that I needed and I wanted. Duchesne a second. My goodness, robbery on Duchesne a second time. Oh, Lehner is showing off right now. Lehner showing off, everybody. There you go, Duchesne. Stay on the ice. That's why you needed to be in there. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? I don't know what that play was, man. Hedman sold out to block it. Uh-oh. Oh, my. Okay, I didn't know where the puck was going. It ends up between the pads of Carey Price. The Sens amazingly come away scoreless. And we do, too. I mean, look at this. One-timer, Kamayev, perfectly set up. I'm not sure if this is even a glove save. I don't know what this is. It's ridiculousness. That's what that is. So we can't have a D-zone breakdown like that. The Sens are putting the push on. They are. I'm going to put the push on for the breakout play. There it is. Go patch ready. Up the... Oh, my God. And they get on you quick, man. Their defense has been quick. Backdoor, and we push it off of Lehner. That was not a good play. I would have been better served to just take it around the world behind the net. That would have killed time, which is what we really ultimately need to do right now. So slow retrieval for us, but along the boards, and then boom, bumped out to Duchesne. Now I want to make this guy look goofy. And I almost got the move done, but I bumped into Lehner. Is there time for a Sens comeback in this game? That was just a lazy play by Krug. There's 48 points. There is absolutely still time to answer my own question. That was a lazy play by Krug. And Subban's not the guilty party here. He did everything he could to defend this. He even got a stick on it. In fact, I think his stick Yeah, he swept it along, and it led to the misfortune of the Canadiens on that play. But we're not tied. That's why we have the 2-goal lead. But I can tell you, the goaltender is going to be coming out of the goal crease soon. They will pull Lehner as soon as they get possession in the attacking zone. Is it happening yet? Is it happening yet? Dump in? I would have just dumped it in. You got to dump it in, get numbers going the other way, and get your goaltender pulled. They got possession now. That should be... That's it. Goalie pulled, goaler pulled. And there it is. Thanks for playing, Brad Marchand. Second goal of the game. Thanks for playing, Ottawa. That was an honest go, though. They made it interesting at the end. It was just way too easy. Once they pulled Lehner, it was over. I mean, it may have been over before they even pulled Lehner, but yeah, that assures you that there will be no comeback in this game. And I'd have been embarrassed if we missed the empty net on that. But we didn't. And we will take that 3-0 series advantage. Will they pull Lehner again? I mean, you'd have to try if you are Ottawa, but the time is ticking away. I passed it off. I didn't mean to. Stoll should probably be going to the box right about now. Weiss, slapper. Oh, Dale Weiss. I wanted it for Weiss. Nope, you will not be shooting on Carey Price again this evening. We'll see you in Game 4. This series could very well be a sweep, man. Playing your first 7 games in the playoffs and winning all 7, coming away victorious in every attempt. Unreal. But this has by far and large been the best game that the Ottawa Senators have played against us in this series. They just keep getting a little bit better and a little bit better each game, but they just don't have that full answer for our team yet. We've also been able to have the fortune of finding the back of the net on a few plays. They got very fortunate on that one. It made it interesting late in the game. But ultimately, Duchesne with the game winner on the flubby tub failed shot from Weiss.